If you're a rich and famous star, you can probably buy things like soap, shampoo, and deodorant without much trouble, right? If you wanted, you can even pay someone to give you a bath. So the people on this list, who are some of the biggest and most popular movie and TV stars, must have trouble getting motivated. Let's take a look at Hollywood's A-list and see how many stars fail miserably at personal hygiene. These are the famous people with the worst hygiene. First, Gwyneth Paltrow is pretty pungent, and Matthew McConaughey is keeping it really real. Remember how in 2013, actress Gwyneth Paltrow said she would never again go to the Met Gala? The Oscar winner said the scene was too hot and sweaty for her, but it turns out that anyone who stood next to her probably had it even worse. A source told the National Enquirer, poor Gwyneth looked picture perfect, but it must have been the hot lights that caused her to be a little strong on the nose. It smelled pretty bad, and I don't think she knew what it was. At least 2 people who passed her waved their hands in front of their noses. A friend of the actress defended her to the tabloid, saying Gwyneth has heard that aluminum can cause cancer, and that putting a deodorant with aluminum on her sensitive armpit glands can make her more likely to get breast cancer. She's trying out new deodorants, and some of them are bound to fail. But Gwyneth tells her friends she'd rather smell bad than be dead. Just so you know, Paltrow and the American Cancer Society don't agree. Matthew McConaughey told People, via the New York Daily News, that he hasn't used deodorant in 20 years. I don't like to smell like someone or something else, he said, adding, if my smell starts to bother someone else, I'll take a shower. One person was upset by it. Kate Hudson was also in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days with him. McConaughey told Playboy she always brings a Salt Rock, which is a natural deodorant, and says, will you please put this on? Next, Julia Roberts is a total hippie, and don't sit upwind of Russell Crowe. People say that America's sweetheart stinks. In 2008, actress Julia Roberts told Oprah, I don't actually use deodorant, just it's never been my thing. It looks like neither is soap. A former security guard for the Pretty Lady told Star, via Life and Style, Julia is a total hippie. She can go days without taking a shower. She likes to save water and is very eco-friendly. She likes how her natural oils smell. The guard then said, she also says that because her hair is so dry, she can't wash it too often. She might have a point, but she smells a lot. People say that Russell Crowe's body odor is as bad as his temper. Once, Joan Rivers said he has a body odor problem. I like to sit away from him at Hollywood parties. Insiders told the National Enquirer that Renee Zellweger insisted on using a body double for anything intimate on the Cinderella Man set, after repeatedly asking for better hygiene. One of Crowe's friends explained why the actor smelled. A friend said, Russell is just an ordinary bloke, and he certainly doesn't have a hygiene problem. If you stand right next to him after a night out, you might get a whiff of alcohol and curry. But show me a normal, down-to-earth guy who isn't like that in the morning after he's had a few beers and some good food. Moving on, Shia LaBeouf may need a loofah, while Cameron Diaz says antiperspirant is the problem. In the movie Fury, Shia LaBeouf was so committed to his role as a World War II soldier that he did some pretty gross things to connect to the part. A source told the Daily Mail he pulled out his own tooth during the first few weeks of filming, and then refused to shower for weeks on end so he could better understand how his character would have felt living in the trenches. Some of that could have just been typical LaBeouf acting like he needed a loofah. Maddie Ziegler, who was in Sia's Elastic Heart music video with the actor in 2015, said on Entertainment Tonight that she gave him some wipes and told him, I'm sorry, but you're kind of dirty. Cameron Diaz, who is often seen on the red carpet with pit stains, told E! News, I don't believe in antiperspirant. It's not good for you at all. It's been almost 20 years since I last used it. You're stinky because you use antiperspirant. It keeps the smell inside. She said, let it go and just trim your armpit hair so it doesn't hold on to the scent. Next up, Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis had a lot in common while Megan Fox forgets to flush. It is said that actor Johnny Depp and his ex, singer Vanessa Paradis, don't see what's so important about taking a bath. A source told Fox News, Johnny usually smells because he rarely showers, via Celebigy. He does not care much about keeping himself clean, and Vanessa is not much different. They were meant to be together, and it's hard to be around them. Personal hygiene is not important to them. Megan Fox told FHM, via Hollywood.com, that she has trouble remembering things, which can lead to awkward and stinky situations. She said, I forget to flush the toilet. Friends will tell me, Megan, you totally pinched a loaf in my toilet and didn't flush. Up next, Robert Pattinson. I don't care. Also, Kristen Stewart and armpit licking. Robert Pattinson Pattinson may look a little cleaner now, but when he was at the top of his Twilight Saga game, he was said to stink. When Extra asked the actor about rumors that he hadn't shampooed his hair in 6 weeks, he said, "I don't believe them. Most likely. I'm not sure. I don't really understand why you should wash your hair. Why would you wash your hair if you don't care if it's clean or not?" He also said that his hair isn't the only dirty thing about him. It's like saying, "I don't clean my apartment because I don't care. My apartment is where I sleep, and my hair is where it just, hangs out. I don't care whether or not it's clean." Sources close to the actor told MTV News that he is not one of those people who can pull off a dirty scalp and get away with it. "He stinks," said a member of the film crew who didn't want to be named. "I mean, it's pretty bad. People on the set go crazy because he never takes a shower." Kristen Stewart is said to like bathing as much as her ex-boyfriend Robert Pattinson. That is, she is said to try to avoid it as much as possible, even if it turns him off. The National Enquirer heard from a source that Rob is a chill guy, but Kristen's messy habits turn him off. She only brushes her teeth once a day and doesn't wear perfume very often. He loved it when she went out of her way to help promote Twilight, but now she's back to being lazy like she used to be, and he's not impressed. Strangely, the Cafe Society star sang a different tune to Stylist magazine, saying that Pattinson loves to lick under my armpits. The actress also said that she sometimes smells a little too much. "I can't think straight when I'm nervous. I play with my thumbs, which makes my hands sweat and makes me smell bad." Finally, Zac Efron proves looks can be deceiving. Next, Leonardo DiCaprio is going green, even if it seems a little gross, and Brad Pitt, Eli Roth, and baby wipes. Zac Efron may have a fresh face, but he supposedly doesn't smell like a rose. A source told Star Magazine, Zac isn't a big fan of showering via stuff. Zac loves to work out and play basketball all the time, but sometimes he doesn't take a shower for days. He likes to use baby wipes to clean himself when he's feeling lazy. Oscar winner Leonardo DiCaprio is supposedly so concerned with being green that he doesn't want to waste water by taking a shower. The National Enquirer, via Celebigy, reported that a source said Leo has let his love for the environment take over his whole life, and it's killing his love life. He only showers twice a week to save water, and he doesn't use deodorant because he thinks it's unnatural. The source also said that he often forgets to have his trash and recycling picked up, which makes his house smells just as bad as he does. Eli Roth, who is in the movie Inglourious Basterds with Brad Pitt, told People that the hottie doesn't have much time to take a shower, and has even given tips on how to avoid smelling bad without bathing. Roth, he shared that when you're sweating and don't have time to take a shower, you just take a baby wipe and rub it under your armpits. Brad had to get close to me after a scene for a close-up shot, and he told me, "Damn, you're ripe." I told him that I didn't have time to shower. He told him, "Man, you need baby wipes. I have 6 kids. All you have to do is take them and wipe them quickly under the armpits. Man, all day long, people are peeing on me. I'm too busy to take a shower." Unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we had for today. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Till next time, cheers.